What is going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a great Friday. For those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Black Apino, the Apple Guy. Today I'm going to be doing a quick review and an unboxing of the Crayon Stylus Pen by Logitech. Now this is going to be for all iPad enabled or all iPad pen enabled devices. So basically, if you have a current iPad, the iPad Air, the new one, second gen, or if you have the iPad mini 5th gen, or if you have the iPad Pros, either one, then this will work on it. Now, the reason why I bought this as opposed to the Apple Pencil and the Apple Pencil 2nd gen is that the Apple Pen 2nd gen, since I don't have a iPad Pro, that's about $130 for a pen. The iPad Pencil, which I've had previously, before I had my iPad mini, that's about $100. This is only $70. So this is about $40 less expensive than the first Apple Pencil, and about it's significantly cheaper than the 2nd gen, which is $130. Now the reason why I bought it was because, one, it's completely unique, and as you can see from the box, it is made by Logitech, and it's more of a square shape than it is more of a pen look. And what I like about this is that when you have to charge it up, you don't need to plug it into your device to plug it up as you would with the first gen Apple Pencil, whether you have the iPad Air or the regular iPad 6th gen. This one, it just looks like you can literally just take a simple lightning cable, plug it into USB, and charge it up that way. Unlike the Apple Pen 2nd gen, where it's just simply you just place it on top and that's how it's charged. It's actually pretty unique. When I first heard about these, the only way you could actually get one was if you were a teacher or if you were in elementary school where they actually were able to use this. This was more of an educational tool then eventually became available for the consumers. And when I saw it, I figured, well, I want to get an iPad Pencil because I've had one before. I'm not a big fan of them. I don't like the fact that you have to plug it into the bottom of the lightning connection on the bottom of an iPad, which, you know, for all intended purposes seems kind of dangerous, considering that, say you are out and you're traveling somewhere and you need to plug in your pen to charge it up. Well, you can plug it into your iPad, but then you've got this thing sticking out, and then, you know, someone walks by and boom, knocks it out. There goes your pen. Then obviously there are other ways of doing it where you can just simply actually there really isn't any other way of charging up that I'm aware of. And then the iPad Pen 2, which only works for the Pros, that's about $130. So this is kind of a combination between the two, but for less money. It has a lightning port on it that you can just simply literally take any Apple lightning cord, plug it in, and charge it that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an unboxing, and then we're going to test it out, because it says that it doesn't need Bluetooth to pair with it. It just simply is able to connect. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take my iPad mini, we're going to unbox this, and we're going to actually see how well this works as opposed to the Apple Pencil and the Apple Pencil Gen 2. This here is the Crayon by Logitech. This is an unboxing, so we're just going to pop this open, and then we're going to see if it has somewhat of a charge. If not, we'll charge it up for a bit, and then I'll come back and then we'll try it out on the iPad mini. As I said before, I've had the Apple Pencil. I'm not a big fan of the Apple Pencil, at least the 1st gen, because in order for you to actually charge it, you have to plug it into the bottom of the iPad, which I just think just seems kind of problematic in a way. I thought they would have at least come up with an easier way to do it, at least allow you to at least plug it into something and then charge it that way. But I don't know, that just seems kind of weird to me. But we're gonna unplug this, and it looks like I am probably gonna need to use a box knife, maybe. Well, nope, pretty simple. So this is the pencil itself. Seems like that's the first thing that popped out, and as you can see, it is rather long. Same size as I would imagine as the Apple Pencil, but notice how it's a little bit thinner. See how it's a lot more flat, pushed down, not circular as the pencils are. But again, that's not too bad. What I like about it is this piece right there. If you notice that right there, that is the lightning plug-in. Basically, I can take whatever I want. I can take a lightning that you simply would take with your iPhone or your iPad, plug it into this, and I can charge this via USB, and then when I'm done, simply just cap that. And you don't have to worry about ever losing it because it's literally with the device itself, which is actually kind of cool. So there's that. And then, so there's some other stuff in here. Let's see. Oh, looks like we got some material, reading material, and this looks like warranty stuff, and it looks like that's pretty much it. Doesn't look like there's really anything else in here. So yeah, so looks like this tells you exactly how to turn this on. So it looks like you actually have to scan it if you want to scan it. I'm guessing there's some sort of support thing if you need support for it. That's one way of doing it. Otherwise, we're going to see if this thing is actually, if you can actually turn this on. So it says to press the power button. And I'm assuming that's all you have to do. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come back and we're going to see if it's actually going to be able to connect to my iPad mini. And we'll get right back on that. Okay, now that I have the pen unboxed and charged up, I'm assuming it's still turned on. So what we'll do is we're going to turn it on. To turn it on, there's a little power button right here. You just basically tap this, press on it, and then as you can see, there's a little green light. That basically means that it's powered on. And then we're just going to do some few quick writings on it. So I opened up OneNote because I just wanted to see, you know, OneNote is usually what I use a lot for writing on documents, whether I have my Surface Go and I'm using it, or if I'm typing it out on my iPad mini. Now that I have a pen, we're going to just kind of write on it. So at first glance, we're going to hit the draw, leave it in the find, and then go straight into drawing. Let me make the page a little bit bigger. So what we're going to do is we're just going to basically do some quick writing. So try writing out my name, and as I can tell right now, there is literally no lag. And the good thing is palm rejection. I don't have to worry about that with this type of a stylus because I can put my hand on it and still write at the same time and not have to worry about, is there going to be, will it pick up my palm and then kind of somehow manage to not want to write because I got my palm resting on the side of the screen. So I don't really have to worry about that in that essence. So when it comes to everything else, again, I don't really have to worry about it too much. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to write again, signature. And again, it's, you know, works just fine. I mean, there is no lag whatsoever. You know, tapping the erase, writing it, I mean, it feels really natural in your hand when you're writing. And again, this is all from a $70 Stylus Pen. Again, it's the fact that it's $70 and it doesn't require to be Bluetooth paired to the device. All it requires is for it to be plugged in with a digital lightning to USB to power it up, and then when you're done using the pen, you just simply turn it off. Again, you don't have any way of really figuring out with an Apple Pencil if it's charged or not charged. The only way you can know is when you try to use it on the device. If it's not paired with it, you won't know. So when you try to use it, if it's not, then you'll have to plug it into the side to charge it up. Same thing with the Apple Pencil Gen 2. The only way you can charge that is to stick it on top of the iPad Pro or the iPad Pro 12-inch, and that's one way of doing it that way. Well, those are nice and dandy, but again, if you're not using it, then the battery tends to drain if you're not using it for a long period of time. This I can simply just turn on and off, and then that's it. I can write numbers, and again, no palm rejection, and it works just fine. And this is just with OneNote. So pretty much any pen-enabled app you'll be able to use this with. So we'll go out of OneNote. Let's try Evernote because I do use Evernote a lot as well. So we'll do a new page, and then we will scroll down. Wow, it does not look like it lets you. It may or may not. Really looks like I got to the pages section of it. So let's see. That's just a simple pencil. Let's see if it will let me. It will let me write on Evernote. So again, with Evernote and with OneNote and with PDF files, you can annotate on those as well, as they're designed to work with pretty much all types of documents. So again, is it a value? Is it definitely worth considering when it comes to the Apple Pencil and the Apple Pen 2? Yes, for the price, it's definitely worth it. It's $70. And again, one of the best, one of the pros is you can simply just press the power button. Well, the green light comes on and it turns off, and then you save yourself battery. And then if you need to charge it up, you just simply just use a lightning to USB to plug it in and then charge it up that way. And it's pretty easy, pretty quick, takes about 30 minutes. And that is pretty much it. So again, the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification, that way you will never miss content when I drop it, and have a great week.